if you don't like me saying 6 rings, whether they old or new, shame on you and shut me up. Get you some rings.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Rocket City Network. Reggie Fresh.
What's up, man? What's up?
Steelers. Hey, man, what's up, man? Y'all got in the playoffs, man.
I told you, man, you don't never count the Steelers out. Never.
They ain't winning no Super Bowl, though, but yeah.
Hey, we did it before as a 6 seed.
Yeah, and you guys are the 7th seed this time around. What do you guys have to say, or you specifically, what do you have to say to all the haters out there?
Let me tell all you haters something. Eat your heart out. Because I told you what was going to happen. You talked about us when we was 1-3. You said we were some bums, we some scrubs. Yeah. But they forget we are the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Kombucha. Hey, so watching that game last night, or the night before, I should say, were you at any time nervous?
No, not really, man, because once I seen the Raiders, they was getting it in, and they was killing the Chargers. And then at one point, they was going back and forth. I really didn't pay no mind. Matter of fact, I walked away from the game.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, man, I did because see, what I wanted to do, I wanted to not know. And then when the game was kind of over, that's what I was going to be surprised about it. But then when it got closer, I couldn't take my eyes off the screen.
Yeah, man. I will say this, playoffs, it's 0-0. It's anybody's game. Exactly. Anybody's series to win. Anybody's Super Bowl to win. All right. So we know that the Steelers, they going into the playoffs. I predicted you guys will have about 8 losses. Once y'all lose in the playoffs, that'll be 8 losses. But you guys definitely fought y'all's way back into the mix of things, man.
Right.
So I definitely commend y'all. Big Ben, what do you have to say about Big Ben?
Big Ben is a warrior. He's a troop. And like I say, Big Ben is just slow. That's it. That's why he don't hike the ball under center much, because when he hikes the ball, he can't get it back to the backfield quick enough. So that's one of the reasons that he's always in the shotgun or the running back is beside him. But overall, man, Big Ben still Big Ben. I mean, 18 years of wear and tear on your body. Yeah. That's the GOAT. I'm tired and sick and tired of everybody talking about Tom Brady. Nobody can't be no GOAT. Let's just throw the numbers out. The numbers are great. Let's throw the numbers out, because Ben got just as many records as he do. But let's look at the overall picture. Mm-hmm. Anytime through the 18 years of Ben's career, broken leg, broken ankle, had a motorcycle wreck, nose broke, elbows, wrists, fingers, thumbs, man, you name it. Big Ben gets back in and all he do is win it. That's a real quarterback. They don't never, and matter of fact, he's the only quarterback that doesn't get sacked more than anybody. And still, all Ben do is win. So when everybody talk about Brady, they out of their daggone mind. Brady does not get touched. He's a crybaby, a big wimp, and the flags always go towards his way. Ridiculous. But Big Ben is the truth. Now he's still in the playoffs, and you ain't gonna never know. Because Big Ben, you remember that he's smarter and more experienced than Mahomes. So I don't want nobody to get it twisted. And like everybody said, the Jaguars was supposed to lose that game. But you see what happened? I mean, they got the better.
That's crazy.
Leading rusher.
That's crazy how the coach
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Big Ben Roethlisberger, congratulations, Big Ben, for getting us in the playoffs.
Let me ask you this real quick before we move on. If Ben gets you guys to the conference title game, right, do you think he should retire?
Oh, yeah, Ben's going to retire anyway. I already know that. This is his last year. He ain't coming back. Ben going to put it down. It's a wrap. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Nothing else to prove. He's going to go on, sit back, enjoy the rest of his life with his family, and he might even be an offensive coordinator. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Okay, we all understand that the Steelers, they won. Let's talk about the losers, man. I know you had some back and forth with Cleveland Brown fans. What do you say to Cleveland Brown fans?
Put it this way, I'm going to talk about the fans, but I'm going to talk about this one fan specifically. Because I know when he was on here, and I'm not trying to say nothing about him because he ain't here to defend himself, which he wouldn't matter because ain't nothing he can't say. But he know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You said, and let's go back a year previous when we was 11-0 and got put out by them in the playoffs. That same year he said, we ain't no good. We ain't no competitors. Yeah. We're gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole this year and the previous year. What happened this year? What happened this year? None. Yeah, I told him what was gonna happen. I told him exactly what was gonna happen. The same old Browns. A bunch of losers. We swept them. Ain't nothing you can say. And I told you. Matter of fact, Mike Warren put it in the contract. He ain't allowed on the panel until he get a ring. He ain't allowed on the panel to get a. He cannot sit up here on the panel when you got everybody with all these rings on here and he ain't got absolutely nothing. He got to go.
I mean, but he provides the channel with great commentary.
Yeah, okay, but cool. But still, he ain't got enough weight on his belt to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's just right then. And he's in. The only thing he can say about the Steelers is he's in our division. Other than that, he got to go. Because I told him. You heard what he said. Yeah. On your show, you heard him. He said, we ain't no competitors. We going down. We got the best two running backs, Hunt and whatever that other, what's that other running back they got? Chubb. And guess what? Where are they at right now? You tell me, Mike Warren. Tell the audience, where are the Cleveland Browns at?
They at the crib, man. They pretty much setting up vacations to the Bahamas. They trying to get out the cold weather.
Now, you answer my question.
Yeah.
Are they going to the playoffs?
Nah, I mean.
All right. Did they beat the Steelers twice?
No, they didn't.
Then tell Eric, arrest my case. And again, you ain't nothing but SOB. The same old Browns. Y'all horrible. You suck. Matter of fact, the other people that was on this panel that was vouching for the Cleveland Browns, they can get it too.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield, man, would you agree that he is just a sober Johnny Manziel?
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be my honest answer.
Yeah.
He needs to be on a team like Pittsburgh. He'll be a star. Period. They're the Cleveland Browns. They suck.
Yeah. Horrible organization. Horrible
organization. Matter of fact, I'd rather for them to get Sportman High School and Bob Wallace and get in our division versus them.
Hey. Okay, so you said your piece on the Browns.
Let's go to the Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens. Yeah. Well, what's up with them?
It's another Raven fan that I want to. He know who he is. He skipped out on me on the panel.
Yeah,
he did. Exactly who I'm talking about.
He did.
Then we sweep them. Mike Warren, answer my question. Did the Ravens get swept by the Pittsburgh Steelers this year?
I mean, it's a rhetorical question. You know the answer.
All right, then. Now listen. Now I wanted the person that hosts this show.
Yeah. The Ravens got swept. Yeah, the Ravens got swept.
Now, with that being said, I knew he didn't get hurt getting tackled by running, but what did I tell them? If Lamar Jackson gets hurt, he ain't on the field, they're going to have problems. They lost 6 consecutive games due to the lack of Lamar Jackson. You know why? He's 80% of their whole offense. That's not going to work for you, Baltimore Ravens. But I tell you what, that backup quarterback, he'll be great for Pittsburgh. We might end up getting Huntley. But a bunch of scrubs and losers too. AFC North ain't going nowhere. Yeah, the Bengals won it finally in so many thousand years. Good, we let them have that. But at the end of the day, they still the Bengals. They still not no good. They had this one good year, and next year you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
After they're gonna be just like the Ravens, they ain't gonna do nothing. But just remember, the Pittsburgh Steelers stay consistent. You see, our coach ain't never had a losing season. So everybody who thinks Mike Tomlin is going somewhere, you done lost your mind.
Yeah.
He leaves when he want to leave.
Okay. Let's move on to the NFC.
No, definitely. Matter of fact, I just need 2 teams to talk about over there.
Number 1 is the Cowboys.
You better believe it.
What's the second team?
Mr. Phillips. As you see, y'all not consistent. December, January, they start losing into November. These are the Dallas Cowboys. Pay that big fat running back all that money. He finally got a few yards, but I'm saying he's not worth no $80 million. Bunch of busters. And the 49ers, is it Jimmy G? Is that quarterback that played for the 49ers?
Yeah.
He's going to give them the business. Dallas lose. They will lose at home because they lose more games at home than on the road. So Phillips, Mr. Phillips, your playhouse is tore down. And I told you, you was another one that said Pittsburgh wasn't going to the playoffs. You heard what he said, Mike Warren.
Yeah.
I can't even get a hold of him. I've been trying to call him. He don't want to pick up. But that's all right. I'm going to find him. Hey, you know what they said on that movie, Taken?
Yeah.
He said, that's all right. That's cool. I'm still going to find you. I'm going to find you.
So with the Cowboys,
one and done.
What about their fans, other than Mr. Phillips?
They fans are obnoxious and they suck. And they look like a bunch of Lion fans. Their jerseys look just like they play for Detroit. Them scrubs. They got all that money for what? And still losing. That's what's so bad about it. And then they be running up the score. Some of the games they play, they got high scores going back and forth and let me know their defense is terrible. Dallas is not going nowhere. He's iffy. It's just wait for it, Mike Warren. An accident ready to happen. Trust me, one and done.
So you and I made a bet the beginning of the season. If the Steelers do not win the Super Bowl, you're going to be decked out in Dallas Cowboy gear.
You know what? I would like to say the Seattle Seahawks, but I'll wear Dallas gear. Yeah. Then I'm going to burn it up.
You're going to burn it up. Oh,
but
man.
they're not going nowhere. Even if we don't, I'll wear the stuff if we don't go, but they're not going either. So it ain't going to really matter. But I'm going to keep it on for about 10 seconds. Then I'm taking it off.
Oh, man. Okay.
You didn't say no time limit.
Yeah, you're right. That was a loophole. Yeah. So predictions for next week in y'all's game. What's going to happen?
It's going to be a different game than last time. We're going to have fans there. It's going to be cold because we like cold weather. But again, everybody said Jaguar was through. Hey, you can't count Big Ben is smart. But I tell you what, if we get a string of first downs and get Najee running, all we need is at least 4 first downs. That'll keep us in field goal range and keep our defense rested. But Watts is going to cause havoc. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of Watts.
That's a bad man. That's a bad man.
I'm trying to tell you, Mahomes is in trouble. Oh, it's everything. All the marbles is on the table. It ain't going to be all that setting back this time of Mahomes. You ain't going to get them little free chips. And we're going to make splash plays because our defense is doing it.
Yeah.
It's going to be everywhere.
Final thoughts.
Get your popcorn ready. The score is going to be 21-28 Pittsburgh.
Okay. Final thoughts to all the Pittsburgh haters that you had to face throughout the season on social media. Go ahead.
We shook up the world. Y'all can't shake the Pittsburgh Steelers or MC Reggie Fresh. Because if you think you are, you just practicing. And you know, Mike, before I close this segment out.
Yeah.
Everybody don't everybody got them. And we do. And you know what I'm going to say, Mike? What am I going to say? Tell the fan what I'm going to say.
Got them rings.
Yes, sir. We got them rings, baby. All 6 of them. And if you want Reggie Fresh to shut up, get you some. Get you some. And the reason, again, these are so important. I'm going to ask you again, Mike Warren.
Yeah.
The best running back in the business is Barry Sanders. Do he got any of these?
Nah.
Exactly. That's why these rings are very important. So if you don't like me saying 6 rings, whether they old or new, shame on you and shut me up. Get you some rings.
Get you some rings. There you have it, folks. The Rocket City Network.